Boys, the plan is simple. We are going to be impersonating Ludwig. I'm just kidding. You know what? What's going on, champs and jambits? It's FireMonkey here, and the time has finally arrived. We are finally going to be fulfilling the promise I made at the start of the season of Plunder, which is to get my third reset in Gambit. As you can see right here, we are a little under 250 points away, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, under 250 points. I know math. I understand it. And if we win the game that I'm about to play in this video, that means we will finally be able to go to the tower. We'll be able to get our third reset for this season, and then we'll be able to grind it some more whenever there is an actual like double rank event or anything like that. But of course, you know, the reason why I want to get it done right now, at least for the third reset, is because it's a promise that I gave to myself. And in fact, if we go ahead and move myself back over here and look in the tower, you can see we have a lot of stuff ready to collect. We got some stuff over here with the loom, you got some stuff with clan rewards, you got some stuff with the Eva vendor, we have some stuff in the postmaster, we have some stuff going up everywhere. So we're going to be able just to collect a lot of stonks at the end of this video, assuming that we manage to win this final match. Now, assuming we lose the final match, I don't remember how much XP it gives, but I don't think it's going to be an entire level, so I might have to do a cut or something funny there. You know, just kind of like, you know, a cut in place to be like, hey, we reached it a little bit early, because one Gambit match takes quite some time, alright? One Gambit match takes quite a while, so I'll see you guys once we get into the match. Also, something I want to mention here, right? Something that I've personally been having to deal with is, you guys know the whole entire dynamic where I was like, oh, I had to take my air conditioner out of the window because it was getting cold outside. And then I was like, oh, I have to put my air conditioner back in the window because it's, you know, getting warm outside again. And I thought it was fine, right? I thought we were finally going to be okay where we didn't have to take the air conditioner and put it back in the window. But right now, I am dying. I am sweating because for no reason at all, like the weather here decided to dip down in degrees for like 3 days recently, and then it decided just to boost all the way up to like 70 plus degrees again for no reason at all, right? There was absolutely no purpose for it to do that. So I'm sitting here, I'm sweating. I don't even want to wear the Santa hat, right? My knees and everything are all sweaty, and I'm trying to like not die inside, but it's something I have to deal with, and it's something that I wish the weather would just decide on, right? Do you want to be cold? Do you want to be warm? Make up your mind so I can figure out if I should keep the air conditioner in the window or take the air conditioner out of the window, because I have this like tube fan, right? It's like a giant fan that is just a line upwards. I don't know what those are called, but I have a tube fan type thing, and that thing, you know, it does make my room cool or whatever, but it is not doing that good of a job, you know, especially whenever I have a computer running right now with games at like max graphic settings and everything else. It's not doing the best job I would expect it to do, so I am over here dying inside, okay? So I'm hoping that this is the final match, because if it is the final match, I'm hopping on something. Why am I bouncing on their head? But I'm going to hop on something like Overwatch 2 that isn't going to make my computer make my room an entire heater, because I am just dying inside. I'm going to switch to like some lighter shirts or something, because it's just, it's becoming painful and suffering once again. I just really prefer the cold, right? I prefer the cold over the heat any day. So I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping the cold comes back so that my room doesn't need the air conditioner in it. I'm hoping that the cold just magically happens again, because I don't really want to go and, you know, lug an air conditioner out of my window just to lug it back in a week later, because the weather here doesn't know how to make up its own mind. But with that said, that's pretty much the ramble I just want to talk about, right? I think that's a pretty good ramble. You know, it's just how I'm feeling about the weather recently. It's how I'm feeling about all the heat and stuff. But maybe the reason they got hot recently is because they realized I'm back on that Gambit grind. They were like, ooh, we getting spicy up in here. We got the best Gambit player in the world playing Gambit once again, trying to get some gameplay and whatever for a YouTube video. Oh, you already know we got to make his room fire just like his gameplay, which is, of course, you know, amazingly fire. Now, I will admit, I'm not going to be the last one to admit, I'm not going to be the first one to admit it either, but in yesterday's video, the one where I talked about the Gambit God returning, I mentioned that, well, like, you know, the gameplay was kind of mediocre. The gameplay wasn't going that good, and I will admit that, right? I will admit, gameplay wasn't that good. It was my first match back. However, now that we're back, by the way, those are strategic death. If you don't know, there's a glitch you could do where you die and then, you know, your motes drop on the ground. Crazy glitch, I know, right? But it was like in the previous video, you know, it was just me being rusty because the Gambit God was playing his first match back of Gambit in a long time, whereas now I've warmed up to Gambit. Gambit, right? Now I'm prepared for anything Gambit wants to throw my way, and I will demolish everything that stands in my path. I mean, look at that. Look at the strategic jumping. You've never seen jumps as strategic as that ever in your entire life. You see the death there? Strategic as well. You might be like, how is that a strategic death? Reason why is because Crispy's over there with X5. I only had X2, and I don't want to steal from Crispy because we want to make sure Crispy can actually get the large blocker and continue to support us. Well, there goes Crispy dying. You know what? I should never rely on my teammates. My teammates are garbage at their job, apparently. They don't know. Oh, snap. Okay, we got an interesting battle going up here. Let me just activate that. Look at that. Boom! I love this weapon. Amazing, especially for Gambit. Now, that right there, that death is just because I keep trying to fight those guys with the shields. One of our teammates in front of us was just AFK for no reason at all. Hey, Midnight, can you wake up? Midnight! Wakey, wakey! Midnight! Our teammate's dead. You know what? That's why we died there, is because our teammate died. There was no other reason for it. Midnight is still just standing there. Midnight, can you wake up, please? We would appreciate it if you would play the game, because we're trying to get a final win here, and you're still just standing there AFK, and I don't really appreciate it. You know, I don't really appreciate you just standing there. Now, we're going to go ahead and yoink this teleport, and we're going to go ahead and get some eliminations real easily, real quickly with it. So watch this. We jump over here to the other portal, takes us to the other side, brings us further away from them, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, you're further away. That's not a good thing. But the thing is, it's actually a very good thing, because as you can see here, you can see us completely missing everyone and shooting the wrong person, but that's to throw them off, right? Because they're going to be there, and they're going to be like, why did he do that? Why did he actually do that? Because that didn't help them at all. And the reason why is, the reason why is just because, you know, you gotta make them expect the unexpected. And when they start expecting the unexpected, that's when you start doing the expected, because they won't be expecting the expected anymore due to them expecting the unexpected. So I think I'm, you know, doing the psychological war battle right now, right? It's not a battle of, you know, who's good, who's bad, or anything like that. It's a battle of expecting the unexpected and being unpredictable. So once you show up to their side, they're like, oh, we already know he's gonna do it. It'll be easy. And then you hit him with a bomb, 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 and they're like, I wasn't expecting that one. Right? I'm just an expert. I got them big brain plays. We are going to go over here, though. We're going to go ahead and deposit this, prepare our gun and everything, because they're getting real low. I'm hoping my teammates, you know, are able to support us here. Hoping the teammates are able to give us the grind powers. Nope. Okay. Well, you know, can we get a teleporter? I would really appreciate a teleporter right now. I'm just saying a teleporter would be a godsend, because I would be able to, you know, completely regen the enemy team's health on their primeval. So if you want to give me a teleporter, I'd, like, you know, really appreciate it. And you know what? That was just because the game had terrible RNG there. So it's whatever. We have to play one more match. It's fine, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a cut. Alrighty, we are back, and we are in the primeval fight already for this, so let's hope this goes pretty well. I mean, we're looking around here, and we're already seeing some people get some damage on them early game, so that's easy peasy. That's good for us. Now, we only got one elimination there, but you know what? I think that's fine. I think it's fine we got one elimination, because, you know, it already booted one of them back to all, like, their primeval all the way back to full, and one of them was taking some extra damage. So it's nothing to really worry about right now. It's just kind of, you know, a balancing act. But I'm hoping that, you know, we won't have to worry about anything, because even if we lose, even if we win, we're going to be able to hit that third reset, and I'm just going to be a happy little boy for today. So let's go ahead and continue this, do some damage to our primeval knight right here. And I know what you might be thinking, you really like this weapon, don't you? The answer is yes. I really like this weapon. This weapon's amazing. I don't care if it's a terrible weapon for this. I don't care what the meta is right now or anything like that. All I gotta say is I love this weapon. This is a goated weapon. And oh, it sucks I missed that. But you know what? You know what? That's fine. That's fine, because we eliminated one of their enemies, and oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, the health on their primeval. Okay, well, that's it. That's over. Yep, that's good. But you know what? It's fine. We win. We win anyways. We win the long game, because I have finally done it. 3 resets in a single season of Gambit, something that I've just been way too lazy to do before. So let's finally make our way over. Let's go all the way back to the tower, and let's make FireMonkey history, shall we? Let's go ahead and do what we've gotta do, especially during the Halloween time. Now, if you want to know something about the grind, I've been playing a lot of Gambit recently, right? I've been playing a lot of Gambit, and in total, I've gotten 70 spectral pages. Now, I've already, you know, done some of the haunted whatevers in order to get some of the spectral pages into normal things, but I've done a lot of that, right? I've gone through the spectral page pathway. I've gone through, and I've gotten enough of those, so I'm going to be able to really go through my fun event, you know, the loot station event where I can just gain tons of candy non-stop and tons of item pop-ups, and I'll be able to actually go ahead and earn some nice little goodies. So I'm excited for that, and you know what, it makes the Gambit grind a little bit more worth it. And now we can finally do the thing. Let's make our way to the tower, and let's get our third reset. Something that I'm just happy about, right? I'm proud about this, I'm excited about it, and I'm ready to get my grind on whenever there is another 2x Gambit rank rep. But right now, I don't even care about Gambit, right? I shocker to say that Gambit God doesn't really care about Gambit right now, but since I have everything set up, I'm not worrying about Gambit, right? If I don't want to play Gambit, you know, if I feel a little bored of it, I'm not going to force myself to play it. I just wanted to get my main goal for Gambit done right now, and I still love the mode. But right now, you know, I played it way too much. It's time for me to play some of the other stuff, so let's do it, boys. Let's get that rank reset. Let's see what our free exotic is, and it is Lucky Pants leg armor. All right, we managed to get that, and we also got an emblem, which is very nice. So we have gotten our third reset. We've completed that, and I gotta say, I'm proud of myself. And even though I'm wearing a Titan helmet, I am indeed a hunter, because hunter is the best class in the game. So let's go ahead and run around and get all the other stuff we have to do done and out of the way. Go over here, let's make some looms so we can get some nice, you know, armor designs and aesthetics going on for us. Go ahead, pop that in there. Done. We got our synthwave strap currency, and now we can use that in order to gain a little piece of visual armor if we want it for our, you know, our whole entire fashion show setup we've got going on for us. And now for the final bit of the video, now that we've gotten our third reset, let's go ahead, run all the way over here, and let's get all the other stuff. So, you know, the clan rewards or whatever else they got for me, you know, the weeklies and all that stuff, let's go ahead, complete those, and just be happy with our lives. So we go over here. What's up, clan leader? We got ourselves a 1574 weapon, which I think is actually a really good pinnacle for me, because I think everything I have is basically like a 1573 right now. Wait, is it 15? Yeah, 1573 right now. So 74 is going to give me that one tiny little boost. It's a very small boost, but it's still a worthwhile boost. It helps me, you know, get higher up there with the levels and whatnot, so I'm happy about it. So let's go ahead, run on over, go to the middle platform where everything else awaits. And you know what, I'm going to go to the Postmaster first, because there most likely is going to be some candy over here at the Postmaster that I'm going to want. So let's go ahead, slide on down, talk to you. How you doing? What's up? You doing good? Ooh, we got a Prime Engram and 167 candy. Very nice from the Postmaster. And then finally, we go to Eva. How you doing, Eva? You doing good today? Hope you are. Let's go ahead, accept that. We got ourselves some gauntlets, and that's pretty much it, right? We've completed that. We have some epic mystery grab bags we can grab, so we'll go ahead and grab 2 of those. We got ourselves a cloak, got ourselves some grips, you know, nothing really too important. We'll grab a mystery grab bag as well, just because why not? And we'll grab the rest of these. So yeah, that was fun. We did it. We got the third reset in Gambit. I did my promise, and I'm happy about the promise. We have 70 of those little, like, book things as well, right? We have 70 where are they? Yeah, 70 of the spectral pages. And if we go over here, that's going to be a lot, because let's do some math. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then these are basically, you know, each 10, but they're like 9, but, you know, I'm counting them as 10. So let's just be like, we got to 30, yeah, so 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, we have almost enough to kind of get, you know, like, we have enough to get this whole entire row and, like, around half of this row, which I think is pretty good for me. And, of course, we have some pages already available. We have 3 of them on me, so we will be able to maybe get, like, 1 or 2 extra. But I'm happy with the grind. You know, I'm very pleased with it. And I hope you champs and chambits enjoyed this video where we finally fulfilled the legacy of me being the Gambit God. Sure, I don't have a gilded title or anything for Gambit, but, of course, you know, the Gambit God doesn't want to flex their skill on everyone. They don't want to make sure that everyone knows that they are the Gambit God, because they want to instill them with fear with their gameplay alone. So I'll see you champs and chambits next time with another YouTube video, and peace out.